What's going on, guys? It's Red Bull Tanker and Airsoft Commando with Korea 625 War Operation Minden, Turn 3 for the North Koreans. Well, it's the big one. Or it's the first real major, really big, important turn for this playthrough. So, let's get going. So, starting off, North Korea will collect 33. And their purchases will be 3 infantry, 1 supply truck, 2 mech, and a fighter, taking all of it down to 0. Combat this turn. The entire 1st KPA in Incheon is attacking the Rock 1st Corps in Seoul. So that'll be one. Actually, that's my only attack this turn. So that will be my only attack this turn. Come over here. We already have it set up on the battle board. So, kind of like with Operation Killer, how at least I have combat, at least how I've kind of thought of like how it kind of goes for combat. So, like, first there's the air superiority fight between all the aircraft. Then the artillery will get their pre-combat bombardments. And then you go into the general ground attack. Oh, one thing I forgot. Because it is the start of turn 3, those 3 free Soviet jets are given to the North Koreans, and they are put in Pyongyang. Now, as far as I know, the rules don't say anything about how they can't be put into play right away, so they will be joining in this attack against Seoul. However, before we even get to the air combat, the South Koreans will have a AAA, and just like Operation Killer, the rule for AAA has not changed. They hit on a 2 or less, and every single aircraft is rolled against. It's not like traditional Axis and Allies where it's 3 dice per AAA. In this game, it is 1 dice for every aircraft that is flying over a AAA. I think we're about ready to start. Commando, how you feeling?
Okay, I do want to go ahead and make a note here.
Okay.
No matter what happens, no matter the outcome of this game, I mentioned when we first started that I had some reservations or some concerns. Unfortunately, those have manifested, excuse me, holy cow.
Okay.
No matter the outcome of this match, it's too close of a fight right off the bat that's very easily achievable that this isn't, in my mind, a sustainable uh, this is not a sustainable layout as it is.
Okay. Oh, so you're saying like initial setup and then like South Korea being able to put like 10 down on Seoul every turn.
It's not just that; it's also on top of that because you can probably take Seoul still, right? It's the numbers are still on your side, but now I have a factory right next to it that can build 10, and you can only build 5. And I have
That's
naval
true.
support. I've already been landing troops, and I can do that every turn.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
So there is that, and as soon as this battle's over, I'm going to start bombarding your factory in Seoul. So your ability to build there is going to be a little hampered.
Right. My IPC will definitely be affected by that. That is very true.
Other than that, I'm curious to see how this game goes.
All right. Okay, so let's get over here. All right, so let's see here. All right, so there's the 1 AAA. So that's 4. So let's see, we got 4 blue dice here. So Commando, here is 5 dice. We'll start with the 5 for the Soviet fighters.
Okay,
Um,
let me just do this way. So just to kind of randomize it, and then
and you're looking for
toss.
2 or lesses. Let's see what we got here.
1 hit.
All right, that's 1 South. That's one North Korean fighter gone. All right, roll 1 for the bomber. Just one
Oh,
dice.
hold on here. Yeah, I know. Hang on. New. So randomize. Hold on here. Randomize it. Okay, and
3.
just one short.
Okay. And then it is 3 for the jets. So whatever
Okay, gotcha.
3. So
So we'll
whatever.
just grab these 3.
Okay.
Okay, there, and
Let's
oh
see.
my
12,
lord,
12,
they
and 3.
decided. Nope, the Jets escape unscathed on this one.
Oh, they're fast. They're fast. All right. So now we'll
They
go
are
into
fast.
the air combat. So when you play the advanced game, the air combat has different hit ratios. Um, it's not like Axis and Allies where fighters hit on like a 1, bombers hit on a 1, stuff like that. Everyone has their own different stats for air combat in this game. So starting with the North Koreans, my fighters and my bombers will hit on 2s. So I'm going to be rolling 3, 4. So I'm going to be rolling 5. Be rolling 5 for 2. So let's randomize that real quick. Oh, they're going to go off the table. Ah, I lost one off the table. Okay.
That one is canted.
Oh, let's see.
The game counts as a 2. That looked canted to me. All right,
It
well,
probably was. And then let me reroll this last one.
so
That
one hit.
came up in 8. So, yep. That is one. That's going to be one hit against the Allied fighters so far. And then I have
The
my
4 jets, 3 jets. Sorry,
3
3 jets.
jets.
Yeah, the chips are bigger than I in this game than they are in real
Yeah.
life. The stacks look way higher.
10,
Well,
11,
that is definitely not going to
6.
hit.
That is. Nope, those are. So my jets missed. So that's so far
They're new
1.
pilots.
Yes. So, okay. So that'll probably be your 1 South Korean fighter.
Yep.
So over to your defense. So roll 1 for your South Korean fighter at 2.
Oh, he still gets to return fire.
Yeah.
Okay. Randomize and roll.
9.
Nothing.
Okay. And then let's see. Then it's gonna be 8 more fighters for 3. All right. So what do we got here? That's 5 dice. Or yeah,
So
you
I'm
could
just
just
rolling these 4 here.
yeah.
I'll roll that twice in a row. Randomize and roll.
That's 2
I see
hits
1
so
hit.
far. No, wait. Oh, sorry. 1 second. You
Do they hit on the 4?
no prop. Oh, sorry. Props at 3. Sorry, props at 3. So that's 1 hit because you got a 2.
Okay. And then we'll roll here and throw. Ooh, 2
Looks
hits.
like 2 hits. Yes, 2 hits. So I lose 3 aircraft this round. Good God. All right. All right. This is not good already. Okay, so now we'll move to ground combat. Because no one has won air superiority yet, aircraft cannot support ground troops, which, I mean, I'll probably have some notes on that. But, okay, so first I have 1 infantry hitting at 2. Let's see what we roll. That is a miss. Oh, and then I have counters next to the battle board so we can count hits if we need to, especially since we have this large battle going on.
This is
Okay.
true.
And then I have, okay, so moving on, I have 10, 15, 16. I have 17 infantry for 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just give me 10 dice. I'll roll the first 10. Okay, so I'm looking for
Not a single 30.
not a single hit. Okay, so that was 10. And then I need, what did I say, 17? Yes, so I need 7. Wow. Okay. This is not going to be good.
One hit.
Let's see.
2 hit.
3, 2. Yep, 2 hits. 2 hits so
Okay, I'll
far.
get that counter.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
you got your okay. I see
Yeah.
you doing it. All right.
Okay, next I have. Oh, wait. I didn't do the artillery bombardment first. Sorry. Okay, 1 second. So I'll have 4 regular artillery that shoot at 4. I forgot a step already. I'm thinking too far ahead.
All miss.
Those misses. And then I have 2 Katyushas shooting at 5. One hit. Okay, so one of your infantry will come off and will not get a return shot. Okay, so then I did my infantry for 2, so now I got 4 mech at 4. Randomize. Oh god, that's 2 hits. And then next I have, what is that? 3 light tanks at 5. Just still re-randomize those real quick. 1 hit. Good God. Okay, and then I'm going to do my tank destroyers first at 7 since they have the specialty. Oh, good Lord. All right,
2,
that's
both
going to
hit.
be... So I'm going to just set these next to the tank destroyers so I remember that the tank destroyers got their specialty hits. And then I
That's fine. I lose
have
by 1 tank.
5,
That's all there is
6,
to it.
7, 8. So then 8 die. Oh, actually, that'll be the rest of the dice on the field because I already have 10. I had 10, and I removed 2. Randomize, and and this is still 7 or less. So let's
2,
see.
3 hits.
3 hits. Yep.
All right.
Okay, so I got 10 hits total. So now we'll come down to you. So you will have at 4. Let's see here. Good God. 1, 2, 3, 4, so 4, 8, 12,
Won't it be 20?
16, 17, 18, 19.
Okay. I thought
Oh,
you
wait,
had
no,
21 at
20.
the start.
20. Yep,
Yeah.
20. All right, so you'll roll
I lost
20.
1. Randomize and toss. We got 1 hit
Okay,
for the
and
first one.
how many dice is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's
5.
6. No,
Oh,
that's
that's
6. That's 6.
You're
So
right. My
you just
mistake.
rolled 6. Okay, so you got 1 hit.
Okay, and we're gonna go back across the other way. 1.
1 hit.
You know what we're gonna do? We're only doing R once, because 2 seems to be bad luck. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll it like that. Better. 1, 2.
2 hits.
That's
So
at
that's
18 now.
Yep, so now just roll
18.
2 more.
Just 2.
No
Oh my
hits.
lord.
Okay, next you have a light tank at 5. Oh, and that's it. Yeah, then you have a light tank at 5. That's a miss.
Cool.
Okay, so you lost 8. So let's just do. All right, so 2, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
And then
And
the 2 hits
then
tank destroyers.
and
So
then
there's 1 infantry and 1 tank.
Yep. Okay. So that's the 10. And then I lost 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll turn this one into a green. And that, okay, so that is round 1. So 1 second now. So we have to pull off 1 supply token for you. I have to come over to Inchon and break him up. So that's going to be a green and a gray. All right, looking at it. So now this is where we can. Now this is where we have a couple. We have a couple options here. So, and just for the general viewers, I can choose to continue or retreat, but so can Airsoft Commando. He can decide whether to continue or retreat as well. So, I mean, I have to keep, like, as far as I can tell, I definitely have to keep going.
I
But,
want to go at least one more round, so your Air Force is essentially gone.
yeah. Oh, wait a minute. 1 second. What am I doing? Um, Hold on. I'll give you one of your infantry back because AAA only shoots for, well, unless you want to keep it. I mean, the AAA won't shoot again, but I mean,
It doesn't
it
shoot for the
it
rest of the game.
well, it won't shoot
It's
for the
not one
rest of the combat.
in that case, yeah, get rid of it.
Okay, so I'll give you an infantry back and get rid of the
You already
AAA.
did. Yep.
Oh, hello. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so we're going to round 2. So I have 2 aircraft. Because as far as I know, I can't piecemeal retreat anything, so I have to commit to everything. So I have 2 aircraft at 2. That's 1 hit. All right, I'll take that. And then I have 3 jets at 5. Randomize. Still nothing. God, my pilots are garbage.
No,
Good God. All right,
they'll
and then
they'll get some lead injections when
yep.
they get back.
And then you have 8.
8. So I'm just gonna roll it because R is bad luck apparently. 1 hit.
That's 1 hit.
And we're gonna go ahead and do it again, just like that. One more hit. No, for 2 hits.
2 hits. Good God, damn it.
Right? Is it 4?
Yeah.
Yes, I need 4.
No, you need 3. So
1 hit.
2 hits. Oh yeah, no, yep, right, 1 hit. All right, so I got you for 1, but you got me for 2. So who do you want to lose? Do you want to lose an American or do you want to lose a UN?
I'll lose UN.
Okay, then 1 second. I will change that to gray. And I will clone it. So that's the 1 hit for you, and I lost 2. Shoot. Okay, I gotta get rid of my fighter. I'll have to sacrifice my bomber. Fine. Okay, so now onto my artillery, my pre-combat bombardment. So first 4 at 4. God, man, my artillery is not doing it today. And then my 2 Katyushas at 5. Wow, okay. This is awful. All right, so now I've got 10, 13. All right, I'll have 14 at 3. So here's the first 10. Ah, don't go off the table. 1, 2, 3. So that's 3 hits so far. And I need to do 4 more. No hits.
Nothing.
Okay, and then I have 4 for I have 4 mech for 4. 1 hit. And then 3 light tanks for, whoa, 3 light tanks for 5. 1 hit. My 2 tank destroyers for 7. Oh my, wow. Okay. Well, that's going to be 1 hit. Where'd the other one go? Oh, there it is. Way the F over here. And that's an 8, so that's a miss. And then I need my, or no. Then I need 8 for my medium tanks. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more hits. Okay. All right, going down now to you. You have 4, 8. You'll have 12 for You'll have 12 for 4.
Nothing.
Nothing.
1,
1,
2.
2.
Right? Well,
Yeah,
no,
2.
defend on a 3.
No, you defend on a 4. So 2.
All right. 3 hits total.
Okay, so you got hit for 11. So that's basically all but one guy. I'll just put those all right there. And then, because yeah, you had 12 left. And then I lose 3 dudes. Okay, so that is round 2. 1 second. Let me get rid of some more supply. Okay, so now we are at the point now where, again, you can either just
Oh,
fight
I'm
it.
going to withdraw.
Okay, so as the retreat rules go, 1 second. Let me double check here. Oops. Okay, the defender may elect to retreat some or all of their land forces. Units that are staying behind fight normally in combat, expending 1 supply token. However, if the attacker rolls more hits than what is left as a rear guard, those take action. So, okay. All right, so first off, I mean, your aircraft are going to retreat with no issue. But again, your ground forces from, I mean, it says if you're leaving a rear guard, then it's an attack. But if you're retreating all your forces, do I still do I guess I can't remember. Like if you're retreating all your forces, then do I even roll one more round of attack, or do we just go straight into rolling the POW salvage operations?
It should just be rolling for POWs, right? Like, you don't get to roll twice, essentially, if I'm retreating. Or at least I don't think you should be able to.
I
Like,
mean,
it's one roll.
if you're retreating all of your forces, I mean, if you're leaving a rear guard, I understand. Like, still fighting it out, and then extra hits will go against the retreaters or the retreating forces. But I mean, if everyone's pulling out at once, so well, we'll do that. We'll just roll for salvage. So you'll have the 1 infantry. So here's a D6 for you. If you want to go ahead and roll that. Aw, that's canted. I'd re-roll that. Give it a good roll. 6. All right, so he will retreat. Where do you want him? Or are you just gonna pull him back?
With that one guy that's to the south there.
Okay. Yep. All right, so he's pulling back to Osan. So HQ of the Capital Division is falling back to link up with the 3rd Infantry Regiment out of the Capital Division. And then all that's left are your 2 supply trucks that I assume you're also going to try and carry the supply away.
Yep.
So then
Those can only
roll.
move 1 space.
Well, they can carry. Yeah, I think they can. Well, no, they can carry. Let me just double
Right, but
check.
can they only retreat 1 space? That's what I'm getting at.
Yes. As far as I know, they can only retreat 1 space as well, and they can
All
carry
right.
up to 3 supply tokens each. So, okay, 1. Hold on. Let me see here. So
1 and 2.
Okay, so that is. I
Now I
capture.
roll low.
I capture your supply trucks and the supply.
Okay.
So those, I will just do this. I'll move those up with me. You guys can come there. And okay, so ROK First Corps comes off. You guys go down from 28 to 22. I go up to 36. I have Conquered Seoul, though, God, that was Pyrrhic as all hell get out. And then, let's see here. All right, that's it for combat. So now I'll go into
Yeah, what's your non-movement?
my
Yeah, non-combat.
non-movements are going to be, well, I'll take these 2 supply trucks from Incheon and put them into Seoul along with the supply there. These 2 artillery are going to come down. Oh, shoot.
Wait, they can move and be part of combat?
These artillery weren't part of the combat. These were from Parallel West.
Okay. Again, I can't see the map.
Yeah. So
Oh, I see.
the artillery I just moved were in Parallel West. Oh, shoot. No, I'm not going to leave them out on a limb like that. I'm going to take my mech from Seoul and put them in Parallel West. I'm going to take the supply truck from Parallel West back to Pyongyang, and I'm going to bring 1 supply truck down, carrying 2 supply. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to change that to a gray. Make a copy. And then I'm going to change that one to green. And clone that. And then other than that, I think that's really all the non-combat that I can do. Because I can't really move anything else here. Yeah, I think that's it for me. Good God. So then at the end of the turn, I will take my forces. Oh wait, no. Well, okay, non-combats too. I'll take what's left of my air force, and I will bring it back to. I'll put them back at Pyongyang for now. Everyone else is here in Seoul under 1st KPA. Let's see here. Oh, we gotta retreat your fighters. As far as I know, I think they go back 1 space as well, so they'll be in Osan as well with your 2.
No, can't they go? Can't they go up here with the Americans?
Oh, yeah, they can. Okay, so all right, you'll retreat them to Chuncheon.
Yep, at least then they got supply up there.
Oh, but don't forget, your forces you have supply in Cheonan that can support in Osan as well, because you can support with supply from an adjacent territory.
That's true, but I'd rather have them with ground forces, like more significant ground
That's fair.
forces.
No, that is totally fair. All right, so then those retreated there. I think that's it. So then I will deploy my forces into Pyongyang. Oh, I didn't even adjust this yet. Let's adjust the scoreboard. So, okay, adjust the scoreboard. And that is I'm going to call it. That's going to be it. So I am now done with North Korea, and I will pass the game off to you.